of their forces is bigger than ours, but still I hope that we can make it, but much depends, very much depends, upon where the battle is.
Israel attacked first. A surprise Israeli airstrike wiped out the Egyptian and Syrian air forces. With the skies free, Israel defeated the Arab armies. When Jordan ignored Israel's warning and joined Egypt and Syria by shelling Jerusalem, the Israeli army conquered Jerusalem's old city and Jordan's West Bank, all in just 6 days. With victory came territory. Initially, Israel's ruling politicians regarded these gains as temporary, but they hurried to annex Jerusalem, defying international law in the process. By conquering the West Bank, Gaza, Sinai and the Golan Heights, Israel tripled in size.
Well, what are going to be the next steps? Who's going to telephone who in order to secure a long-term solution for the Middle East problem?
I think that we can wait for a call. I don't see anything wrong with the present situation. I don't know why should we approach anyone about anything. As far as I'm concerned, we are just happy as it is now. And if the others are happy, so that's it.
But the others aren't going to be happy, really, are they?
Let them ring us up.
But little good came from Israel's south. Israel held on to the Suez Canal in Sinai, seized from Egypt in 1967. Diane suggested a limited withdrawal from the canal, but abandoned the idea when it was opposed. Diane then repeatedly rejected, out of hand, Egyptian demands for the return of their land.
משום מה ההנהגה החדשה במצרים החליט לחדש את המלחמה, אני על כל פנים לא הייתי רוצה להיות בצד השני של התעלה. בכל אופן לא הייתי רוצה להיות שם בלי צה"ל.
אני לא חושב שדיין היה האיש שהמציא את האווירה הזו, אבל דיין היה הסמל של האווירה הזו.
Syria joined Egypt in demanding the return of its territory in the Golan Heights. Diane failed to understand the seriousness of the military threat Egypt and Syria posed.
No one will capitulate here in this country. I am not ready to capitulate or to surrender one inch or a bit of sand from our land.
לו אני הייתי צריך להמליץ בפני הממשלה לבחור בין לקבל את התכתיב המצרי המדיני לנסיגה או לקבל פתיחת אש מצרית, הייתי מציע לקבל את האש המצרית.
On the 6th of October 1973, Yom Kippur, Egypt and Syria launched a massive attack. Israel was caught completely by surprise. Egypt succeeded in crossing the Suez Canal and destroyed almost all of the Israeli bunkers, a huge psychological blow. The fighting in the north against Syria was equally tough. Amidst chaos on the battlefield, Israel suffered more than 1,000 casualties in the first 2 days. The myth of the invincibility of the Israeli army was shattered.
המלחמה הזאת קשה, התנגשויות חריפות ומרירות, שריון ואוויר. מלחמה כבדת ימים, כבדת דמים. במלחמת ששת הימים נמסרו ההודעות למשפחות לאחר המלחמה. בתום המלחמה, ויכולנו אז גם להתייחד עם הנעדרים. עכשיו אנחנו בעיצומה של המלחמה, ואיננו יכולים לתת את הביטוי הציבורי עכשיו לאבל הכבד על החללים. אנחנו צריכים עכשיו להמשיך וללחום בחירוף נפש, בגבורה ובאמונה, כעם שיודע שנלחם על חייו, ואנחנו נלחמים על חיינו.